Hello friends, welcome to the SEO class. Today we'll be talking about the on-page SEO optimization and we'll understand what is the importance of on-page SEO optimization and why do we actually do it. So the first thing I would like to make you understand that when you want to rank higher on the search results, it is very important that you optimize your pages for SEO. So this when you do the optimization within the page that you have created, it is called an on-page SEO optimization, and it is very much important to rank on the search results. The better the ranking, the better is for you. So once you optimize your pages for SEO, you definitely rank better on the search results. So here are the we'll be talking about today. We'll be talking about few factors that affects your search ranking on the search results, and if you can optimize those factors, definitely your search results ranking is going to move up. So let's talk about the factors that affects your search results. And for that, I'll be sharing my screen so that I can explain you better practically how these factors affect. So let me share my screen. So I was just opening the page that I want to optimize. For this, I'll be first going to my admin section of my website. So now I'm on the admin section. I'll go to the posts and I'll select all posts. I'll select all posts, and here you can see I'll first show you one of my SEO optimized page where you can understand what are the factors, and then we'll go one by one by optimizing a different page. So let us say let us say that I'm going to edit it with Elementor and check out this page. It is opening. So here we'll be talking about the first thing that we'll be talking about is the key phrases that we use in our title and even in our other sections of the web page. So once we open the post that we want to optimize for SEO, it is taking a bit longer. Now we can click here, and since I'm using Yoast SEO to check what is the optimization of, or what is the level of the optimization that I have already got for my page. So here is the web page, and here is Yoast SEO, which I'm going to show you. So here I can see in the Yoast SEO, I can see there is a section called as SEO analysis. So I'll just click on it. And once I click on the SEO analysis, I can see various factors here just shown. All the factors which are in green means I am good to go. My SEO optimization has been done. Since here also I can see a green, and here in the first thing, that is the key phrase distribution, it is not green. It means I have some problem in the distribution of the key phrases throughout my web page that I'll have to optimize. Then I have another thing called as outbound links. So it means I have given my web page has some outbound links, and so it is saying good job. So I have already optimized this for my web page. Then image key phrases, like whenever we select an image, we have to ensure that there is an alt text with the image, and we have to use our key phrase in that alt text. So if you have done that, it will be writing as good job. So it means it is SEO optimized. Now you can have images already. Since the web page has images, so it is in green. Otherwise it will show you in yellow or red. If it is in red means you have to optimize it. If it is in yellow means you have somewhat optimized it, but it needs to come in green. So you have to check the factors and ensure that uh, whatever is the problem, you just correct it. Then comes the internal links. If you have some internal links, it will be in green. Otherwise, you'll have to add some internal links. Then you have to see your introduction, whether you have included internal links or key phrases in your introduction or not. If you have done it, it will be in green. Otherwise, you have to check it out. Then comes key phrases in the SEO title. Now, whenever you are having the title of the web page, you need to have the exact match of the SEO of the key phrase. The key phrase that you are using, I can show you here. Here is the key phrase. So in the SEO analysis, above SEO analysis, you will see there is a focus key phrase. So this focus key phrase has to be there in the SEO title. So you can see, just drag it here. You can see this is my focus key phrase for this page is digital marketing agency for small businesses. So, and we have to ensure that this key phrase is an exact match. There should not be any deviation, and we have to use this key phrase in our SEO title. After that, the SEO title, we can again key phrase is if it is there in the SEO title, it will come in green. Then the key phrase length. So we'll be talking in detail about the key phrase length, what should be the key phrase length, and again key phrase density also, and key phrase in the meta description. So I'll explain you what is a meta description. Just we are talking about the factors, and then we'll come in detail about the all the factors. Now there should be a there is always a specification for the length of the meta description, and you can also have some previously used key phrases. You know, there are some key phrases which you can have used it previously. So if you have used it, it will be there. Now there is a slang that will be I'll be explaining you what is the slang. So that is also, it should be there. Here you can see in this. Okay, I'll show you what is a slang, and that also you need to take care that the key phrase should be there in the slang as well. Then the subheading, the key phrase should appear in the subheading of your post as well. The text length should be minimum 300 words. Better the more, if it is more, it is more better. So this, since it is having 844 text, words, so this is in green zone. Otherwise, it would have come in red or yellow. So SEO title width. So now let's talk in detail about each one of the factors. So the first thing that we'll talk about, the title tag. Like the title tag is one of the most important on-page SEO factor, as it tells both the users and the search engines what your page is about. And the title of the SEO or the title tag of the SEO should be in between 50 to 60 length. Like if I go to Google and search about something like astrologers or like anything, if I search about, so the first thing that if we come across any website or any of the search result, the first thing that we see here is the title that you can see here. And if it is of 50 to 60 words length, you can have the entire title appearing over here. Otherwise, it will uh, be like this. Like you can see in the second example, it will be like this. So the entire title will not come. So it is always a good practice to have your title words length between 50 to 60 characters. So the Google will, the title will be shown incomplete. Now comes the meta description. As you can see below the title, there is something written as Gisco pastel purple, because so this thing is called the meta description. Now in the meta description, you have it cannot be more than 150 to 160 words. Otherwise, like see, if since this meta description is going beyond 160 words, so that's why this dots are coming, means your complete meta description is not coming here. But if you see other, like this one, the complete meta description is, you are able to see the other. Here in this case, the title is not okay, it is more than the specified limit of 50 to 60 words. So you are getting these dots, but here the meta description is complete, means it is within uh, 150 to 160 words, so you can have the complete meta description in this case. Then comes the header tags. So in your if you go to your website, you have used some, you'll be using some header tags like h1, s2, s3. Now, the header tags helps to structure your content. Whatever content you are writing, you'll be writing in. So, if you want to structure your content, there comes the role of the header tags. So, you know, we can use the h1 tag for the main heading. Like if this is the main heading of my web page, so I can use an h1 tag here, or we can use for the main heading. And S2 and S3 tags can be used for the subheadings. Like my webpage has different subheadings also. Like the other subheadings. So here we can use for the subheadings. We can use the S2 and S3 tags. But for the heading, we should use H1 tag. Okay. Now, so after talking about the H1, S2, S3, and means header tags, let us talk about the content. Means whatever the content that you have written, the content on a page should be high quality. It should be informative. That is useless to say, but you have to ensure that you always write a high quality content. It should be an informative content, and it should be relevant to the target audience. Whatever you are targeting, the audience you are targeting, it should be relevant to that. And the content length should not be less than 300. As we have seen there, if my this article has a length of 844 words, so it was coming in yellow. So if the article is less than 300 words, it will not come in yellow, it will come in red. So always ensure that your whatever your content you have written, it is more than 300 words in each page. But if you write more is always always good. So better try to write at least 700 to 800 words of content in a blog, so that you're always SEO optimized. Then comes the keyword uses. Use your target keywords throughout the page content. Like whatever the keyword you are targeting, like in this case, I'm targeting the keyword like digital marketing agency for small businesses. So I must ensure that this keyword digital marketing agency for small businesses appears in my title, in my in my heading, subheadings, and it appears in other parts of the section also. Even it should be used in the meta description as I showed you, and also in other parts of the content as well. Now, the target keywords should be used throughout the page content, but we cannot overuse the target keyword. So the best practice is that always try to have 1 to 2% keywords, that keyword to be used as 1 to 2% of the total length of the word length of the uh, blog. Like if suppose so you need to be very clear that we have to use the keyword in every section, but it cannot be the keyword density, means the number of times you are going to use that keyword, it should not go more than 2% of the total word length. Now, whatever images I have used in this blog, they should be also optimized. Now, we should use descriptive file names, and all tags or alt tags should be named. As I've shown you, that whenever you are using an image, you should give a description of the image, where you should use your key phrase. You should try to use your key phrase, but you should not use it just because of using, because you have to use it, but try to include it, or a few words from the key phrases must come there. Your alt tag, your like every image has to be given a alt tag means when suppose your image is not opening, while somebody is trying to open your website but the image is not opening, that time you will have to that alt tag which you are adding with the image, that will come in picture, that will be loaded. So you have to ensure that your key phrase comes over there as well. After image optimization comes the internal linkings. Now what are internal linkings? Now, if suppose in my website I link my one of my page, I have a page and I am using some part of the page in bottom, I give some link for the top or some other page of my own website, then it is called as internal linking. So you should ensure that at least you should have one internal linking and one external linking. External linking will refer to like going to other websites, or a link that will take you out of your own website. Then comes the URL structure. We need to use a clear descriptive URL structure for our pages that includes our target keywords. We should avoid long complex URLs with lots of parameters. It's needly to say that the URLs that you are going to have, it should be short, simple, and it should not have lot of parameters. Now, apart from that, we should also take care of the page speed. We should make sure that the page loads quickly. As you know, if the pages load slower, then the your visitors will not wait for you, and they will. This is going to negatively impact the user experience and search engine rankings as well. So aim for a load time of under 3 seconds. We should optimize our web pages in such a way, the size of the images or uh, other things, we should take care so that the page loads within 3 seconds. Now, apart from that, we should also ensure that our web page is mobile optimized. With more and more users browsing the web, today people are more and more people are browsing the web through the mobiles. So it's important to ensure that your site is mobile friendly. Use responsive designs to ensure your site looks good and functions well on all devices. Apart from that, we should also take care of the user experience. The overall user experience of the site is an important factor in on-page SEO. Make sure that your site is easy to navigate, loads quickly, and provides value to your target audience. You should also give, as we have already discussed, that we should give some inbound links and outbound links. And apart from that, all other factors that we have discussed are very important for SEO. So let us recap once again that if you are talking about SEO and on-page optimization especially, we need to take care of all these factors as we have discussed. First of all, we must provide one focus keyword, which is, in this case, it is digital marketing agency for small businesses. Now, once we have provided the focus keyword, we should ensure that this focus keyword appears in our title, in our subheadings, and it should also be there in other part of the content, like in the paragraph, and we should ensure that it should not be overused. Like it should be about 1 to 2%, or we can say 2% of the total word counts. It should not go beyond that. So that is called as keyword density. So I think it is very clear that what is the keyword density we have already discussed. Let's talk about other factors. Let's recap other factors. Like as I can see here, we have a key phrase distribution. It is not coming in green because there must be, my distribution of keyword is not up to the mark. Though it is not red, it means distribution is there, but it is not up to the mark. So I need to work on that. Apart from that, you see, Other factors uh, your I have given an outbound link to it, like links that will take you to other websites and from my website. So its outbound link is there, so it is in green. Now image key phrases are well written, so it is also coming in green. Images are there in the website, so it is coming in green. Internal links are there. Internal links means what, a link that will take you to the to some other page in your own website itself. Apart from that, we have a key phrase in the introduction is had been well used, and key phrase in the SEO title has been used, and key phrase length is also taken care of, because the key phrase whatever you are using, it should be of if it is coming in green means it is of optimum, it is within the limits. Key phrase density, as we have talked about, it should not be more than 2% of the total number of words that are being used. And again, key phrase in the meta description is already there, so it is green. Text length should be more than 300. It should not be less than 300. But better, the more the text length, the better it is for the SEO ranking. Now SEO title width should also be taken care, which is also in green here. So friends, this was all about the factors that we should consider while using SEO, and hope you have understood, and always take note of all these factors, and optimize your web pages, and after optimizing you can just click update, so that you can rank better in on the, whenever some in the search results, and you can optimize like this your web pages like this. So thank you very much. If you have any question, you can go ahead and ask.